Welcome back, everyone. This week's recipe of the week is being brought to you by Wide Open Food Company, the makers of Anything Sauces, and you can contact them at anythingsauces.com. Great array of different sauces that you can use on different dishes. So give them a call or look them up, anythingsauces.com. Joy?
They can go to your Facebook.
Yeah, they can go to my Facebook.
Or the webpage.
Or the webpage. Or the new webpage.
New webpage.
Like
Joe did a good job there.
Joe Hovenrich, 360 Design. Awesome job. Thank you so much, Joe. But you took fresh peaches and did what?
Well, first of all, let me say that I've always, for going on 15 years, talked about my friend Debbie and Bobby. Debbie and I grew up together.
You couldn't say it now in public. I mean,
that's right. Come on. We grew
Now
up
you ease up on me now.
Yeah, not these days. We're good.
We've known each other since birth, and we'll be 25 this year, right? So it's 25 years, right?
Has it been that long?
I think it has.
Y'all's noses are growing.
At least they're intact.
That's right. No hooks in the nose.
That's right. Well,
He didn't cry like a girl. I figured he would, but he didn't. He was good. He was a good trooper. You're
my
right,
goodness.
Hugh. We'd gotten some fresh peaches through a school,
Yep.
through Jennifer, a band, donating to a band. So we got these fresh peaches. And since we were going out of town, I thought, God, I've got to do something with them. So I thought I would get on Pinterest, and I found this peach upside down cake. It's got 3 sticks of butter in that little cake right there. That's a lot of butter.
Oh, that is a lot of butter.
I got to lick the sides, and it was good.
Ooh,
I'm
I
more
bet.
concerned about how many peaches are in there.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't know. I was late sending Courtney the pictures of how I made it, so I don't know if she can get them on there or not, but it was easy. You melt your butter in a glass dish, and then you take your brown sugar and put it in there and smash it down so just till it melts in, and then you just take your peaches and you just slice them in little slices, and you just start laying them on there until it's just full of peaches, not stacked up on each other, but just laying next to each other. And then you mix your baking powder and all-purpose flour and your sugar, and then you put a couple of eggs, and it is on the website already, so it's on there, so I won't go through the whole thing, but it's so easy. And then once it bakes for 55 minutes, you just let it sit for a few minutes, and you turn it upside down on whatever. I didn't have a dish big enough flat to do that, so I just took a pan, covered it in aluminum foil, and made my own
That's
silver
perfect.
tray.
Absolutely.
What do you
It's
think?
beautiful. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah, we'll taste it in a few minutes.
Joy is an excellent cook. I'm just the taste tester. Have been for years.
I just like to cook, and you like it.
I do too. It's delicious.
Well, you like to cook.
I do. I enjoy cooking. I have to keep it sweet and simple.
Oh, I don't know. I remember when you made that rack of lamb with mint sauce and all that stuff, but that was in the 70s.
That was in the 70s.
20-something years ago.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I know you want to say hi to some people.
I do. I want to say hello to my grandchildren, Will and Mason and Ella and Tim. Mimi loves you. And we have friends that we need to say hello to as well.
Oh, yeah. 2 of them were supposed to be here, and our hearts with Tricia Buttram and Larry.
And Diane Moody.
Yep.
We miss you guys.
Yeah, sorry you weren't here, but they can come back another
That's
time.
right,
I'm
they
just glad
can.
everybody knows what you look like
I
after
know.
I've talked about
I'm
you.
always at the airport usually,
Yeah.
so it's good to be here.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
What about that, Hugh?
Well, I think a lot of people might recognize Debbie. Debbie's the one that kicks you off the plane.
No, I would never do that. Only if you were rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabs you by the ear and escorts you right off the plane.
Well, I usually hook you by the nose, Hugh,
That's it,
and just
that's
drag
it,
you
that's
off the
it.
plane.
Here we go with the nose jokes again. But now, you know,
hard not to.
you talked about Trish, and we asked that prayers be sent out to Trish and her family, because Trish is going through some difficult times in her own right. But I've known Larry I think Larry and I were the ones that found Moby Dick when he was just a little bitty minute.
Well, see, she's been married to him since we grew up. In high school, she was.
Absolutely. Yes,
They've been married all
Well,
that
he
time.
just created dirt when they were Larry and I knew each other.
Well, Larry's a lot older than we are.
Oh, man.
Yes.
No, Larry, we ain't that old. No, but Larry and I used to shoot archery for many, many years. And Larry's always been an awesome guy. It was fun to shoot with Larry anywhere you went. So
Well, they have a farm up in Springfield
Yep.
now, so they
Yep.
live up there, and she's big into birds and little animals, and she
She
feeds the
is.
squirrels, and we
She
shoot
loves
the squirrels.
nature.
And Larry's
tell
out
her
back
that.
shooting them.
She fattens them up for the
As long as
kill.
they stay in the front yard, they're fine. Yeah, they come in the backyard, Larry's got them.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
right, well, thank you. Along with this recipe and many, many others are on our website at southernwoodsandwaters.com. Now you can go on and really find it easy, because it's right there on the front page. Just click on the recipes and it'll take you right to this one, along with many, many others. And we do have to give a big shout out. Anything sauces, you got to check them out. If you go to our website at southernwoodsandwaters.com, we do have a direct link for anythingsauces.com. And when they say anything, they do mean anything. It'll go on beef, pork, chicken, turkey, turtle, fish,
Frog
eel,
legs.
frog legs, crawfish tails. I'm telling you, yeah. I knew I'd get an eyeful of them. Even those, I don't know if y'all got to see Dayton brought in. He caught 4 baby crawfish out of Percy Priest.
It was a dozen of them.
Lobsters.
Yeah. Zach brought them back from Massachusetts. They just went back. He just got back.
What's Zach doing up there?
A guy he works with lives up there, and they was up there fishing, and they went on one of the tuna boats that the guys shoot the tuna films with.
Oh man,
Yeah. They brought back quite a bit
Zach
of stuff.
Zolman.
Yeah.
Zach, good boy.
Them
Now that boy can cook some crawfish too.
yeah.
In his own right.
Yeah, he
can
cooked the lobsters too. He boiled them.
And so big shout out to Zach. Zach, anytime you're ready to cook some more, just let me know. Just call me, brother. You got my number. but we want to say that everything here in Tennessee, I want to personally thank Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. They do a bang-up job, ladies and gentlemen, for our state. And I don't think they get near the credit that they deserve. A lot of people have opinions, well, I want it to be this way or I want it to be that way. You have to understand they've got a state-run organization that they can't just cater to 1 or 2. They've got to cater to the masses.
They're the voice of the animals.
Yeah.
That's all our animals in this state have is those men and our waters
That's it.
and our resources. That's
And
who-
women, you could better
and
include
women,
the women.
And women, sorry about that.
Yeah, I
But
don't want any of this male
I'm
bashing
just saying, you don't really get to really see the behind the scenes stuff. You only see them when they're in action. You don't get to see them when they're at Priest running around looking for all these marijuana plants that people try to grow and they go through. They do a lot for the state of Tennessee that people don't even understand.
No, they don't.
They don't even have a clue. They just
And-
think they're out there on a boat trying to get you and they're in the woods trying to get you. And
That's
that's
it.
by far from what's going on there in our little creeks, checking on all our little snails, our little crawdads are just amazing.
They are.
It's just amazing.
We've got a organization filled with biologists, but not just biologists. There's law enforcement. There's all kinds of guys. There's even guys and gals that you don't hardly ever see. They're the ones that are out here plowing the fields and getting the
Crops
field
ready.
crops ready. They're out here creating more habitat for the fish. They're driving in sticks and stakes and everything and you'll never see them. You never know who they are. And that's what's sad because it's all a work in progress. Everybody's got a hand into it.
And you got to remember, a lot of people say, well, I don't know about this or that, but you do got to obtain a permit from the Corps to put brush in the lake.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of it don't cost nothing. It's free, and it writes down for well,
You have to go in there and mark where you're going to put it.
you got to go.
You gotta do that.
You got to do all that. You got to go to the office, go through the paperwork where you're going to
But
put
it's
it.
nothing. It takes about 5 minutes.
And it's free. It
And
don't
it's free.
cost
It
you
doesn't cost you
anything.
anything to do it.
And it's counted as a what would you say?
Well, it's habitat.
It's habitat time, so it gives
Yeah.
you credit for.
It does.
You know what I mean? For
Yes.
the outdoors.
They
and
want
stuff.
your name and everything, and you get accredited. The state or the Corps of Engineers gets that. It's a volunteer hour or something
Right.
like that, voluntary hours, and they get some monies for that. But you have to provide the hours. Well, if I'm going to provide fishing tractors or something for my fishing, I don't mind saying, yeah, I'll donate a couple of
Sure.
hours, and then they get credit for it.
And they
then
get
that's
more resource money.
More resource money.
And the more people that do it, the more people that'll go down and get these permits.
By the way, steam plant's open. Did you know that? The yellow barrier's up. It's been
Yeah,
up
but there's
for a
still
little bit.
two buoys sitting in the mouth
I
of it.
know. But
And it don't
still.
matter. They're fixing to quit dumping warm water out of it.
But I'm just trying to tell you the barrier's gone where
Well,
you can get in there a little bit now and
right.
fish.
I don't know about all that. I think that buoy says do not enter or something.
No, you can go in there now.
I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
I know where you'll be. You'll be across the lake at Goo Goo.
That's right. That's right.
But we got ample opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, for you to go fishing anywhere in this state. And there is all types of stuff that are bank accessible. So don't let that intimidate you, and don't let that. Grab your family up and carry them and give them a little opportunity to get off those games and smartphones and
all
iPads
that.
and get out there and actually hook a fish. Don't hook you in the nose,
Or
but
don't
hook
hook
a
an
fish.
iPad. Don't try to hook your iPad. Have
No.
to dig it out.
No.
I didn't tell you that story yet, have I?
No.
Well, I will.
That'll
when
be
the
another show.
After this, I'll tell you.
That'll be another show.
Yeah.
But it's a great opportunity. Catfishing, though, I want to show.
Shad,
We've had
skipjack, that's the bait we want. We want shad, we want skipjack, we like liver. Liver don't stay on the hook as good. It's kind of tough. People say, well, put it in the pantyhose. Well, that's all right too, because it's hard for people to get shad. Nowadays, they do sell shad, like at Poindexter's and Home Run
Yeah,
Market and Flippers, where you couldn't get to it before. So now you have access to what they naturally feed on. Now, you can go get these catfish bites for a pay pond, but they're not going to work as well in the lake, because them fish have no idea what that is. And they're not really going to be drawn to it as shad or skipjack that put out the oil and the secretion. And a little secret if you add to it. What's that secret you put in that stuff that we used?
Man.
Hey, look, they're
No.
needing to, look at these
No,
people.
that's another tip of the
Look,
week.
They're
No,
wanting to
it's not
know.
tip of the week.
Well, how to catch catfish.
I
Now,
know,
look.
we ain't saying.
All right, now.
Not now. Dayton Blair, I'm cutting him off. I'm cutting him off. I'll tell you what, we got to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have a little bit more. We want to show you about this rod and reel and about this catfish setup. So hurry back to more Southern Woods Waters.